Hi everyone, my name is JC of The Mindful Awakening and welcome to a special love tarot card reading for the month of August. This is focused on everybody whose situation is very complicated at the moment, whether you have broken up but not really, whether you are in separation but not completely, whether you have broken up and haven't totally let go, whether you're confused and haven't made it official. Everybody who resonates with this on a level of I'm confused, we're in between, we're friends but more than friends but not really more than friends, but we're in between, this reading is for you. All right, we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot deck in order to get our main messages. We're going to be pulling some energies for the past, present energies, and the near future. We're going to be clarifying using a second deck, pulling some advice from the Romance Angels Oracle, and final guidance from the Wild Offering Oracle. So as you can see, it's going to be a jam-packed reading. Go grab a snack or a drink and get comfy because this is going to be very interesting for all my complicated folks out there. If these messages resonate with you, please make sure you hit that like button. You subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be told every single time I drop a new video. Please remember that time is fluid, energy is fluid. If it doesn't resonate right at this moment, come back and check at a later date. And also feel free to check out the other few love-focused readings that I have also uploaded in the description box below. All right, let's see what's in store for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energies whose situations are very complicated at the moment. Show us what we need to see for the complicated love situations. Single, but not really. Taken, but not really. Friends, but not really friends. More than friends. All that situationship goodness. Show us what we need to see. All right, so my cards have been really sticking to one another all day. So I'm gonna shuffle 2 more times and then deal the cards out that way instead. It's really humid in Toronto. Okay, last shuffle. Of course, no movement forward. Oh boy, it'll all make sense in just a second. Very interesting. All right, it's complicated situationship friends. In your recent past, we have the Chariot in reverse. We also have the Ace of Swords upright. We also have the Knight of Pentacles upright. So this is slow moving energy. I'm really getting a sense here that there wasn't a lot of movement forward with this person. I think both of you enjoy one another's company, but what's missing in the relationship is both parties really taking steps forward to establish this as like a legitimate union, an exclusive legitimate union with one another. Someone could be dealing with an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I don't know why I was thinking Aries. That might land for somebody out there if you're dealing with an Aries sign. Also have Cancer as well. And it doesn't have to be those signs because this is so general. It could be anyone, but these are just the signs that are popping up so far for the past. Someone was very cerebral about this, with the Ace of Swords, trying to think of every worst case scenario, every positive outcome, really overthinking the situation, becoming very logical, an emphasis on really trying to understand the other person, their circumstances, their feelings, their thoughts, all of that stuff. Really trying their best to develop empathy and understanding for the other person. I'm really getting this is for the other person, and the other person is just super slow moving. With the Knight of Pentacles energy here, coupled with the Chariot card in reverse, you could be dealing with somebody, or this could be your energy, where you're just not ready to necessarily make a commitment. There's some unfinished business possibly in your life at the moment that is stopping you from making a full-blown commitment with this person who's overthinking everything. But you're taking your time. We will pull some clarification cards to see why there's no movement forward and who is taking their time and the situation revolving that. But what I am getting so far is that there's one person who's overthinking everything and really trying to be 10 steps ahead, super accommodating. But there's a mental spiral here that might give anxiety to the person who's participating in the relationship this way versus someone who is very slow moving, possibly not taking steps forward to meet the other one who's overthinking. That's in the past. In the present energy here, we have the Death card in reverse. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. We also have the Knight of Wands upright. I'm really getting here that there's a lack of transformation happening, which is probably why in the current energy, you're still in a situationship with this individual. Again, energies can be reversed as well. This is a very tense and sensitive situationship. I'm getting a sense here that there's lots of other people that are involved, whether it be kids, ex-partners, cycles that haven't been totally ended yet. Other people might be dating more than one person too. It's very complex. And I think the two of you are still trying to find a way to continue building this connection with one another. I get a sense here though that the focus is really on having a good time, being spontaneous, doing really cool activities with one another to create those sparks. I get lots of sparks, lots of excitement, lots of planning for things that are lighthearted and fun, creating cool memories with one another without necessarily having a title. And I get that here with the Death and Rebirth card. Something isn't transforming in this relationship. Something is not passing the fun, spontaneous, dating, getting to know each other phase. We'll pull more clarification to find out why, but I get a sense here that a conversation isn't being had that needs to be had because two people are afraid of possibly getting into an argument with one another. I think there's a giant elephant in the room here, and both parties are avoiding the giant elephant in the room because it'll bring about some more difficult conversations. So instead, you're avoiding these conversations, avoiding conflict, disagreement, and really focusing on having fun and being lighthearted and excited and sexy, all of these things instead. But as a result of that being the focus, there is no real movement forward in solidifying this union with one another. Now, in your near future, we have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Swords upright, but we also have the Sun card upright. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, if it is not people and it's just energy. I feel as if someone is going to end up being more selective with how much of their love, their time, their affection they're going to give the other person who is, I don't want to say non-committal, but is definitely a little bit more slow moving. We did get the Knight of Pentacles earlier in the spread. The person that's slow moving is still going to be slow moving in the near future. I think their focus is going to be on other things. Not that they don't care about you. I feel like they do care. There's definitely some sort of connection going on here that both of you enjoy with one another, but there are specific reasons why this person isn't taking a step forward and withholding some of their love, some of their affection, which will cause some stress for the other person. But I think that's exactly what's needed. The person who ends up being stressed out because this union is not being solidified ends up realizing that you have to refocus your attention on your own happiness. And I think once you start focusing on that, that's actually where you can experience the Sun card energy. When you realize that not everything has to happen right away, when you realize that you can't control other people, and when you realize that you can actually feel love and happiness with yourself, you don't need a partner in order to feel these things. And I think that's going to be made really clear. I am seeing here, I just saw this earlier with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, as the overall energy guiding this situationship, there's definitely love here between both of you. This isn't fake love. This is a genuine love. There is a connection here. There is a soul connection here for sure. It's just really complicated, as life usually is. Now, we are going to pull some clarification cards using a second tarot card deck. If you are watching this video on Instagram and you would like to see the extended reading where we clarify all of the cards in your spread and we get a deeper look at what exactly is happening here to prevent this person from taking that step forward. Why is this Knight of Cups taking so long to solidify this relationship? What elephant in the room are we avoiding, and what is causing stress for us with the Five of Swords energy in the future? You can go ahead and click the link in my bio, which will take you to the full extended video on YouTube. It's all for free. So go ahead and do that now if these messages resonate with you and if you're curious. If you are watching this on YouTube, stay tuned because we are definitely pulling more clarification cards, starting with, what are we doing? Let's do the Chariot. The Chariot in reverse. Can we get some clarification on the Chariot in reverse? Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. All right, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Wands. This is somebody, there's no real movement forward because someone is focused on something else. This could be work, this could be a passion project that they have going on for themselves. I'm getting that this is more the Knight of Pentacles energy. If this is not a creative project or work that's a priority for this person, I'm getting a feeling here that this person is, whatever they are doing is going to take more time, and you kind of have to wait for things to play out a certain way. I'm really getting that energy here with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is waiting, this is working really hard, but waiting for things to kind of catch up to all of your hard work. Now, the person that you're dealing with, again, energies can be reversed. Could be that they're dealing with their own separation right now and things are not totally solidified. Could be that they are in the middle of a move and haven't moved completely, so their time and attention is towards this other thing. Maybe they're opening up their own business or have another creative project going on right now, and that's taking up majority of their time. There is something that this Knight of Pentacles is up to that's preventing them from moving forward quickly. It's a waiting game now for this person, and that's where their priority is. In the meantime, we do have the Knight of Cups energy and the Six of Wands energy as well. So this person is still coming to you with a love offer, with wanting to hang out, with romance, with having a good time, going out on dates, spending time together, all of that stuff. But it's definitely going to feel like it's sporadic, maybe more according to their timeline rather than yours. Again, situation can be flipped, so you could be the one doing this to the other person. But that's just how the relationship dynamic is right now, that it feels more like it's on one person's schedule than the others, instead of like an equal give and take. And it's something that feels a little bit more flirty and fun, but not really giving you long-term vibes at the moment, because this person is focused on something else and waiting for something else to manifest, whether it's a separation, purchasing a new home, in the middle of moving, dealing with a creative project. Their focus is just on something else completely, but they still like hanging out with you, or vice versa. All right, so let's check. Messages are coming so quickly and I can't keep up with myself. Let's check out the Death card in reverse. What is this lack of transformation happening in this situation? Death card in reverse, please clarify the Death card in reverse for this situationship. One more shuffle. Yep, it's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so the focus is on something totally different for one of you or both of you. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And then we also have the Ace of Swords. Someone's going to have to make a decision. Someone is going to have to cut through all the bullshit and really see the situation for what it is. Really get rid of all the things that are not necessary and just focus on what's actually really important. I think the two of you have to have a conversation, like, where is it that you guys are actually going with each other? Do you even want the same things? There's a possibility here that somebody wants commitment. and the other person is not ready for that at the moment. With the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, like someone is tired of working so hard to try to build a solid foundation with this person. There's definitely an unequal give and take in energy here. Someone is prioritizing this relationship more than the other. And so you kind of have to cut through all of the illusions here and use this Ace of Swords energy to really declare, use your communication to declare what it is that you want, what it is that you are looking for. Again, I do see the Five of Wands here in reverse is that you're trying to avoid some sort of disagreement or argument or something that might burst the bubble of this situation. Totally understandable, but I do see here you're not going to be able to avoid it forever. This Ace of Swords is going to creep up on one of you, and eventually someone is going to want to speak their truth. And I think once this person speaks their truth, they're going to cut through all the BS, and the two of you are going to have to be forced to deal with the imbalance that's present here in the situationship, because there's definitely an imbalance. Slow movement forward. Someone's tired of working so hard to get this connection to move in a specific direction. You guys are at a standstill, and eventually it will catch up to you, because in your near future, like I said earlier, we have the Five of Swords here. Someone is going to lose patience. Someone is going to lose patience. So let's take a look and see what this Five of Swords energy is. Please clarify this Five of Swords energy for all those in a situationship. All right, here we go. So we have the Hanged Man upright. We have the World card in reverse, and we also have the Three of Wands upright. Change your perspective about this situation. Whatever it is that's really stressing you out, and I said this earlier here, could be dealing with a water sign again. If it's not a person, then it's an energy. This cup of love that's not being offered, you really have to look at it from a different perspective. Although it can stress you out, make you sad, upset, angry, depressed, want to avoid conflict, all of that, it can cause you to spiral, which I do see here in your past energy. It has already caused you to spiral and overthink everything. What I will say now is with this energy, the Hanged Man is calling you to change your perspective about the situation. So if there's no union, official union happening right at the moment, this might not be a total disaster. What's the blessing that's hidden here? There has to be a blessing in disguise here. And I see that you are eventually going to start looking forward to either other options. You're going to start looking forward to other blessings in the near future. This won't be 100% of your priority any longer, again, or vice versa. You're going to start to hold back a little bit and refocus your energy, refocus your perspective on taking a look at the blessings in disguise and recognizing that you are not enmeshed in this situationship. You are an autonomous person with your own hopes, dreams, and desires, and you do not have to be waiting around for this person to figure out what it is that they want for themselves, because we do have the World card in reverse. So this story isn't complete between the two of you. You're going to be stuck in the situationship a little bit longer. There's lessons that need to be learned, karma that needs to be restored in order for this World card to be flipped upright, for the cycle to be complete with you and this person. It's not complete between you and this person yet. I'm not saying there's no hope. We do end off with the Sun card, and we do end off with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there is definitely love between the two of you. There is an affinity, a real genuine connection between the two of you, but you're not on the same page right now. And it's okay that you're not on the same page right now. This Knight of Pentacles is totally focused on something else while you are focusing on them. Stop that. That is this Hanged Man. Stop that. Stop focusing on what they're working on and start focusing on what you need to work on. What blessings are you waiting for to come in? Because they're there for you, but you're never going to receive them if you're so focused on paying attention to what they're doing and why. Who cares about what they're doing? Who cares about why they're doing it? It's not your priority. It's not your life. It's not your life. You got to focus back on yourself and what you're trying to manifest for you. And I really think that once you're able to do that, you'll be able to see this situation for what it really is. It's helping to push you in a specific direction so that you end up closer to alignment, closer to what's actually meant for you. This connection isn't going anywhere. This storyline ain't over yet. You're going to be stuck in this situationship a little bit longer. Again, World card in reverse, Ace of Cups, there's real love here, but the two of you still need to learn something from one another, and that's why this union hasn't fallen apart. If you're stuck in a situationship, I'm sure this is probably resonating with you on some level. It's not completely over just yet. In your near future, you guys still have a little bit of something to learn from this union or disunion, depending on how you want to look at it. All right, we're going to pull some extra guidance cards using the Romance Angel Oracle. We're going to pull a couple cards here. Any additional messages for those who are in a complicated situationship? Any additional messages? Ha 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 ha, I knew it. Love yourself first. This is what I was saying. You got to stop focusing on what they're doing. Focus on your own light. Focus on your own sun. Focus on your own energy, okay? There's a possibility of codependency here in this situationship. You got to refocus on you. Again, have faith in this connection. Understand that this person isn't going anywhere because the two of you are tied in a karmic connection, okay? You're stuck together until you both figure it out. So have faith in the fact that this person isn't going anywhere and start focusing on you. Detach. Heal the parts of you that make you codependent or vice versa. In addition to that, we have getting to know each other. We also have wedding. And this is what I mean, karmic connection. Now, it might not be that everybody ends up getting married out of this union. It could be that somehow weddings are involved in this situation. Either the two of you are going to be attending someone else's wedding. Could be, some of you might actually eventually end up getting married. I'm not going to rule that out because this is such a general read. For others of you, this wedding can just be like the potential of a long-term committed partnership between you and this individual. But you really have to get to know each other. And something tells me, because of the codependency that's here, because of the lack of self-love that's here, that is part of the karmic connection that you and this person have. You guys got to focus on getting to know yourselves first. Get to know yourselves separate from this situationship, and then focus on getting to know one another as you get to know yourself. That's what needs to happen here in order for this union to have the possibility to end up having a long-term connection, possibly for some, even marriage. Oh wow, at the bottom of the deck we have here, heart-to-heart conversations. Didn't I say that earlier? Eventually you're gonna have to have a talk, and it's gonna have to be a real talk. But whatever comes out of this conversation is gonna be beneficial for both of you anyway. We have the Sun card, don't forget the Ace of Cups, and don't forget we also have the World. So you're stuck together for a little bit longer. This conversation is not avoidable. Eventually you guys will have to have a talk about this situation. We're gonna pull one final advice card from the Wild Offering Oracle. Last advice for all those in a situationship. One more shuffle. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. You gotta go back to love. You gotta have faith that this is all happening for a reason. It might not make sense right now, but it will once you go through what you need to go through, and once you learn what you need to learn from this whole situation. Cut through all of the illusions, cut through all of your fears, right? And stay true to who you are. And if you're unsure of who you are, that is a signal for you to take a step back, not be codependent in this situationship, and focus on what your truest desires are. And it will be in you doing that self-work and discovering what your needs are that you will open up a space to have a safe heart-to-heart conversation. And maybe that is what's gonna bring you guys to the next level in this situationship and possibly one step closer to union. If this message resonated with you, please make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe to my channel, and you hit that notification bell so you'll be told when I drop the mid-August readings, which will be coming up very soon. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye.